Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Vanessa's Journeys. Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm doing well. It's a Saturday afternoon. Actually, it's an early evening, mid-evening. No, it's only about 8 o'clock, and I am out for my walk. I did some gardening. Saturdays are usually my home day. I call it my Sabbath. I go out into the garden and I commune with God and commune with my plants. And you never know what I'll see. Today I had a butterfly and a kitty cat come visit me, so that was quite fun. I think, though, I like to take pictures more than work. But it's exciting to see what's growing and what's developing. I got a cucumber that's getting fatter by the day, and I've got some grapes that are already turning purple. I've got four tomatoes, but no zucchini. So the flowers grow, and they die. And then the flowers grow, and then they die. A friend of mine said that it's because they're too crowded, and so I'm going to try to transplant some of them, and we'll see what happens. I need to transplant my carrots anyway because they're in a pot, and they need to go deeper so they won't be like little itty bitty carrots, but bigger carrots. So let me show you a bit of what's happening here in the park. We've got some rollerbladers who are practicing their rollerblading, and we've got some kids down there on their bikes. There's another rollerblader. And we've got a family over here. And it's just a kind of a peaceful day in the park. Here, I'll show you. It's a peaceful day in the park. So I'm not going to walk long today because I have a lot to do. Probably just one loop around the park. I go between the park and the river. And I usually do the river when I have more time. And I do the park when I have a little bit of time. And because I worked in the garden, and then I had to get cleaned up, so it took me longer to get out here than I expected. But I wanted to update you guys on what was been happening, and I know that I missed last month, and I apologize. I apologize for that. I got busy with ministry and stuff going on. See, this is what happened. Okay, so June came around, and we finished out the village in Zinyatba. And my kids graduated into the next classes. We had a little graduation ceremony for all of them. And my friend and colleague Marianne, she had a birthday, but she wasn't actually there on her birthday. So we had her birthday later. And one of my groups, they organized the whole birthday party. Who's bringing what, and how are we going to do it, and everything. And it was amazing. So I brought the cake, and I was supposed to bring pizza, but the pizza kind of fell through. But we had cake, and they put the candles on and lit the candles. And as soon as the first and second groups, on the last day we combined groups. So when the first and second group was done, they came in with the cake and they sang happy birthday to her in English, and she was quite surprised. So it was really good. It was a blessing for her. It was a blessing for us. I think it's a blessing for them to organize something like that. And they organized all in English too. Say, okay, Vanessa, they don't come in Vanessa, they say, Vanessa Kalinina, you need to bring this. And so-and-so's going to bring that, and so-and-so's going to bring that. And we checked with each other a couple of 3 times to make sure everything was okay. And they did great. I'm so proud of them. So we finished out the village, which is a good thing because the village room has these huge, big windows, and the sun comes streaming in there. It is so hot. It was so hot. So it was a good thing that we finished because we had 93, 94 Fahrenheit weather in June and July, and it was just hotter than all get out. So we will start again, I believe, the 1st of September. We'll see more rollerbladers. We'll start again in September, more than likely. There is a rumor that school may start mid-August, but there's another rumor that school is going to start the regular time, but they're going to have more time off during the winter. And that's just because Russia keeps hitting our electrical infrastructures, and we just don't know what to do. How are we going to go through blackouts in the winter with the schools? Because it's hard for all the schools to have a generator. So our students, because they're private classes and we can start and stop whenever we want to, they will start in probably September. So what else happened? We also ordained deacons and a pastor. So 2 pastors and 1 deacon. And then my pastor and his family went on vacation for 3 weeks. So the pastors were in charge, because the deacon in his family, well, the deacon's wife, was having a baby. She gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. And it's a side note. So he wasn't around much. But the pastors they did a pretty good job, I might say. And they took over everything while Joel and his family were gone, having vacation, having family time. It was very important. And what else has been going on? So we had vacation from the village, deacons, and what else? I know I'm missing something. It's been such a busy time. Because the village stopped, I've been able to participate once a week with the feeding. I call it the feeding of the 5,000. And so I've been bringing fruit on that day and getting to know some of the people there. And it's been wonderful to be involved, more than just, hey, there's fruit at the church waiting for you. That's just been great. And really getting to know some of the people who come regularly, and getting to know their stories and that sort of thing. My private students, all of them but two, are on holiday officially. I gave one a huge test, mainly for me to see how well has she done, and what do we need to review before she goes on the next book. And she needs to do some work on her grammar and her reading comprehension. So we'll work on that in September when school starts. And then my other student, he's doing fine. He can continue in the book, and we're going to work more on his reading. His comprehension is doing pretty good. He needs just to slow down and work on his handwriting, because sometimes I have to decipher exactly what he's writing, and that's just not a good thing. And I told him, I said, your teachers are not going to like this at all, so we're going to work on that. I have another student who's going to go on vacation in about a week. She is the daughter of the mom who just gave birth, and she's doing fabulous as well. She's going into second grade this year, and her English is doing well. She needs to talk more in English, but she's doing a good job for being a first grader, and she's learning cursive, and she's doing very well in her cursive. And my other two will be with me. They'll take a break for a little bit, and then they'll be with me probably through the rest of the year. So, some people get a break, some people don't. It's just life, This week, I have been preparing for Vacation Bible School. So I have been organizing and finding resources and buying things for craft and trying to find games. We're doing Fruit of the Spirit. And that happens this week, starting Monday at 10:30. And we've scheduled it from 10:30 to 1, but with the idea that we'll probably go till 1:30. So that's kind of the plan. It's been a lot of organizing, a lot of working on the computer late at night, but I believe I'm done and I'm ready. So tonight when I get home, I'm going to organize all the materials to their one box, so I can just take the box to and from church, and they were good to go. Amen and amen. I've been walking consistently, I think for 2 weeks, maybe 2.5, maybe 3. I lost count. But I've been walking pretty consistently, and it's helping me to sleep. I believe I'm losing weight, and actually I'm going to stop weighing myself, because I just get frustrated with, a little bit of gain here, a little bit of loss here, a little bit of gain here, a little bit of loss there. And I'm eating better. So I know it's not what I'm eating, it's just life kind of gets you, I am also, after Vacation Bible School, I have a 1 week off, and in that week I'm going to be cleaning house really well and finishing pulling up onions. I pulled up a lot of onions, and finished pulling up the onions, transplant the carrots and the zucchini and perhaps the beets, and get them into the ground instead of pots. And then I'm taking off for Austria. We have a conference in Austria that I went to last year. It was a lot of fun, a lot of great teaching, worshiping the Lord in English, which I'm looking forward to. And I'm going to leave a day or so early to get some business taken care of, and then make my way to Austria. I'm looking forward to the trip, and and just driving and just communing with God on the way to the conference and getting my heart ready for the conference. And then on the way back, just being able to thank Him for everything that He's done at the conference. Getting to meet new people, seeing old friends, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So be praying for the Vacation Bible School that's coming up. And also we have a team of Americans that are coming, and they will help 3 out of the 5 days of Vacation Bible School. And then right after the conference, we have a team from Italy coming to serve. And I hope to be helping with them in some form. And then after they leave, is rest time. And that's when I will catch you guys up from August. So I apologize again for no notice, nothing happening in June. And that's kind of been what's happening between June and July. A quick update. And now it's time for me to go on my walk. So, like I said, it's a beautiful day at the park. I think a lot of people are probably swimming or over by the river. Because there's not a lot of people here on the walkway, but perhaps way down there, it's hard to see because of the sun, there are more people, but there's nobody behind me. There might be some people up on the walkway up above, more towards the river, because of the wind will kind of cool things down. We'll see. So I'm going to go enjoy my walk. Thank you for listening. This was 11 minutes long. I'm sorry it was so long. I tried to do a synopsis of everything that happened. I might have missed some things. I apologize. Check out the pictures. They'll tell you more. Love you guys. Until the end of August, be praying for my trip to Austria, please. Pray for the car, that no problems with the car. I just had a couple of things serviced on it. And pray that there's no problems at the border. And that I don't get lost. I should be fine. So until the end of August, I'll catch you guys later. Love you. Bye. Mwah.